Good morning, everyone. Eric here from Nomadic Fanatic. Finally back to the solar project on my Skoolie, the naughty bus over there. We're gonna be putting solar. It's not gonna take one day. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but we got 10 of these bad boys right here to put on the naughty bus. Yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. I will be uploading this video with some connecting internet, so check out the video description below for unlimited high-speed internet. Got a really good deal on these brand new panels. 450 watts a piece, $67, shipped from Texas, although it did take a little longer than expected. It was a great deal, and they have lots of panel sizes to choose from. That's mainly why I went with this company, Signature Solar, because they have a multitude of sizes. And so I ordered a pallet of 10 of these guys for a total of 4,500 watts of solar. Very close to 5,000 watts. They are brand new. They are monocrystalline. No, don't quote me. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. But yeah, the plan here is to have 2 different arrays of 5 panels. So 5 panels and then another 5 panels on the back, loading up the entire roof of my 40-foot school bus. Here, let me show you the mounting bracket. So up here on the roof, you'll notice that we did have to remove that last little vent right there. So we're gonna have a moisture barrier on my ceiling once we get done. That vent has now been deleted. And these are the solar panel brackets that Wayne has been working on figuring out a way around it. We have a little 1/2-inch steel spacer in between this one. The other side still needs to go down, but essentially Wayne's going to be drilling into the roof. We're going to be putting on these rail connectors, and I'm going to be downstairs with holding the bolt while he tightens them. But you can see these tubular little adapters here. That's to get these level, because obviously I'm working with a very curved roof. Wayne has gone through here and carefully measured where these need to be so that we can go down the whole line and get all 10 of them mounted, which I'm so excited about. They're gonna come out to about here. So they're not gonna stick out past the side of the bus. I think they are 77.5 inches long and 39 wide. So 39 inches from here to the point where the next one's gonna go. So I still did not get all of the brackets that I was hoping for, but we are going to make the most of it. In fact, I'm getting real creative with parts. Went over scavenging over there at Randy's spot over there, the spot over there, and I'll show you. He had a table sitting there near the fire pit, and I said, I need that. I want that. What do you want for that table? So this is part of the table, and knowing that we needed 1/2 inch, it had these arms right here. So Wayne's gonna cut them to fit the bracket size here, and drilling out the holes for him for those spacers. And I traded out a solar panel to Randy to make that happen. So I didn't pay for any extra steel, didn't have to drive all the way to Phoenix. We're making do with what we have here. Before we start drilling holes and putting mounting brackets in there, we're also going to be doing Dicor self-leveling sealant in the all the screw holes are going to have it, all the brackets are going to have it. They also have more in town here in stock. I think it's $10.95 a tube, and it's here in case we need more. I got 4 tubes to get us started. We'll see how well that works. And again, I know every school bus Skoolie out there is going to be a little different, but if you've been following my channel, I'm doing something my way, because I'm a power-hungry nomad. And so I've deleted everything on the roof, all the emergency hatches, the vent. I'm not putting anything else up on the roof. I am literally loading this roof up as much as possible so that I can have as much power on the road. And more about my power batteries, my inverter, my mini splits plural. This is gonna be a monster boondocking machine, but I'm not having a deck. I'm not putting a wood-burning stove vent up there. My gray and black valves, pipes that have the vents, those are gonna work around the panels on the edge. In fact, let me show you how close to the roof these panels are gonna sit, because it's not gonna look all redneck with bars and crates and pallets and all this stuff. It's gonna be very slim and sleek once we get done with it. So you can see right here, if I put this little 1x2 straight across like that, there's about 1.5 inch gap between the bottom of the panel and underneath the reflective roof here. So that's going to give us a very low profile look. I certainly could bring it up more, but I don't want that look on my particular Skoolie. So they're going to be very low to the top of the curvature and then held on very securely, not screwed, but bolted. And if this isn't enough on the front, we can also add a little wind damper here on the front of this panel just to keep the wind from trying to get underneath. But this is going to be one of the most secure solar panel racks that I've ever had on any of my rigs, and I'm very excited about that. More about the brackets later towards the end of the video, but this is the snap and track system from Signature Solar that we're having to modify to make this work. All right, first 2 brackets are installed. So I was up here tightening these while Wayne was down there, and you can see how the whole aluminum frame just, as soon as we sunk this one down with the spacer to make the difference, this one went flush and pulled the whole aluminum rail perfectly level across. Now, what Wayne's making a video on his channel also, because he's going to draw the chalk line from here to the other one down there, so all of these are going to be in the same spot this way. That's more important than really getting these perfectly on center. But Wayne's got a measurement from the center of this bolt to the center of the next one down the line, so that where the clips go right here between the panels, there'll be a little bit of play, you know, with this overall thing, but essentially it's going to be right here in the middle of these brackets every time, hopefully, if our measurements are correct. But I'm really happy with how that looks like it's going to look. Very flush and bolted right to the ribs on the front. The ribs, I'll go inside and show you. So Wayne just decided to hit these steel ribs for the front and the back. Ironically, if our measurements are correct, no more are gonna hit the ribs. They're all gonna be just in the metal, but also the ones at the very back here are going to hit this back rib. Right there, it'll hit that last rib right there for extra support.
That's the nice thing about these ladders. You can kind of work it up.
It's all you?
I got it. All right, back out of the way.
All right, first little look here. Also want you to see the bend. You can see it better on that bracket, how it went straight just by securing it to the curvature of the roof. Over here with one panel on, Wayne got a little piece of wood here just to test to see what another panel would look like with the mid bracket right here. So that's how we are securing all of these between. Just got to measure the right distance between each one to allow for these mid-rail clamps here. And then we'll figure out the end clamps later. All right, day 2 out here. No clouds in the sky today. Not a single cloud in the sky. Did you almost drop that on camera? No. We changed our mind. Instead of trying to make sure the brackets are perfect all the way down, we're gonna do one panel at a time. So I'll be bolting inside while he drills up there and positions everything. Also got some wire up there, my solar PV wire. So we'll be doing this a little differently, but we're gonna get a lot done today, hopefully. At least 5 panels, I'm hoping for. In the meantime, we're gonna listen to some tunes, so bye. All right, another panel put down, a beer per panel. That is my new rule. We got 10 panels to go. Gonna be feeling pretty good by the end of the day.
Get off that roof with that beer.
I know, oh, I am, I'm on the roof with a beer, dang it. But this is going well. It's definitely easier with 2 people. But, you know, Wayne's also doing the wiring as he goes too, so this will make it, I'll show you the side view. It's gonna look so clean, guys. You can't even see the the brackets right there. It's almost like hidden between the 2 panels. Oh, it's gonna look so awesome. We'll keep stabbing away. Gotta wait for me to finish my beer. By the way, there is some other planning and thinking going on with this array. I just wanted to make that clear. I've already got 48 volt batteries, as well as the inverter that I showed in a previous picture that has arrived. So looking at those specs, the EG4 6000 XP inverter is also a split phase, and it'll take up to 480 volts of solar input, which is a crazy number. So knowing that these panels are about 46 volts a piece, running five of them together is going to be under 450 volts, and then those 5 together will be connected to this one so that we're keeping it under 480 volts maximum solar input. So there was some planning looking at the other components of the solar system and thinking how these are going to be wired together. Every system's going to be a little different. My Bigfoot over there has 10 200-watt solar panels on the roof that are in 3 different arrays, actually going into Victron components, which, guys, you do not need to go Victron anymore. There's just no reason. Wait till we show you this all-in-one solar inverter. It's awesome. It's awesome. I got it.
Teamwork, yeah!
Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, so Wayne's up there drilling the holes. Panel by panel, it seems to be working a little better. That way we have the exact right spacing. Then he's putting the bolts through with die-core on them. It's a little messy, so just so we don't get anything to drip, I'm just going to take the die-core off the bottom of both of them. I'm going to put a washer on there and a nylon lock nut. Can you push that one down, Wayne? It went back up. Thank you. Try to keep a window open so we can communicate. Put a washer on that guy.
Ready on the inside.
And we'll start with the inside one here in just a second. Get my ratchet. And inside. You can't do this in a motorhome because you're gonna hit all the fiberglass and the insulation and that thin plywood. On a bus, we got steel. So and we haven't put the ceiling in yet. So we're able to literally get really good secure connections here. And as I do this, it's bending that plate like I showed yesterday, making everything straight. Bending. And one more on the inside. Inside's done. And then do the other side, rinse and repeat, and drink a beer every panel. And then these bolts obviously do not come down past the line of where our roof line will be here with the cedar planks. So insulation will be right up against those bolts. They are not in the way at all. And after we do that, we can start finishing up the DC. We can finish up the DC in here, and then after that, insulate and put our planks up here, our cedar planks. Yeah. Well, guys, the sun is going to set in the next 5 seconds. Behind me as we pan around. There it is, peeking through the mountains. Nope. It's just about set. 5 panels installed on the roof. They look good. They look good from the ground. They look good up here. It's basically taking up the whole roof. Like right there, it looks like it's, I'm not going to go any farther, but it's not extending past the RV. So we are maximizing nearly every square inch of this RV. But yeah, we lost the sun, so we're gonna quit for today and finish the other 5 tomorrow. Plus Wayne's gotta do some wiring because these are gonna be 2 different runs going down to the charge controller. So we're at about 437 volts here with these 5, 437 volts with the other one combined. And yeah, we just lost the sun. The sun just went down behind us. But yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close, and now it's getting really exciting. And this is solid. I mean, you cannot get any more solid than bolting it to the metal of the bus. I'm so glad we're doing solar in this stage instead of later. All right, so grab a few barley pops, go have some fun in town, and we'll cut back in tomorrow with some more work. Thank you, Wayne. Awesome job, bud. We did good today. Today was a good day. Today's a good day. What a project that was. Wayne, do you want to do it again?
No. Yes.
Wayne does solar jobs, by the way. You guys haven't checked out his channel, RV Prepper Wayne. If you guys are looking for something similar to this, give him a shout out over on his channel, rvprepperwayne@gmail.com with 1 P, RV Prepper Wayne. If you're looking for something similar, we got really good here at the end. We made a really good team. Oh my gosh. Guys, how far do I want to go up? That is clean. These lines are clean, and it's so low profile. So a couple things I want to point out. You can barely even see the mid-rail brackets. Hey, Diana. The center line of all 10 panels goes all the way down perfectly. If we look down the rails here, I can't see because I'm holding the camera off. And then looking down the panel side all the way down, just, gosh, it is so much better than, well, I mean, everybody's gonna do it differently, right? Look, I've been watching people put solar on Skoolies for 5-6 years now, and I've been taking notes, and I've been pointing out the things I like, the things I don't like. We're all gonna be different. Every single person is gonna do this differently, believe it or not. And a lot of you watching or right now are making your own notes, and you're saying, no, I want a vent. Every 2 panels, I want a fantastic fan. I'm gonna give up solar and have extra fans. For me, the more solar you have up here, the more mini splits and climate controlled and stuff you can have your rig just comfortable all the time. So, and again, I went with the very, very low profile look. I like it. I like it a lot. I think it turned out great. So, now, I believe that we have all of the components to finish the solar project. And when I say that, I'm talking 48-volt batteries, the inverter, the wires, the fuses, the AC circuit box, and all that stuff. I believe that everything exists in my trailer, but if it does not, I can still get it for Wayne. He's the guy who knows those parts. And this is one of the things I really don't have a whole lot of confidence in. Although I did wire up my Harley trailer Swift all by myself. I did ask somebody to come look at it for me, but we're getting there, guys. I'm gonna load up the Bigfoot actually. And Diana, you coming with me?
Yes.
We're gonna we're gonna go do something else for a little bit. We're gonna take a desert break, a dirt break, and go have some fun. We're gonna leave the state, okay? So stay tuned, guys. We will see you in a few days from somewhere else. I'm glad that part is done. It was fun. It was exciting. It was not fun waiting for parts, but if you guys are looking for some good deals on some stuff, Signature Solar out of Sulphur Spring, Texas, I got some discount codes. Check out the video description below. These panels are $67 a piece. Brand new. Smoking hot deals. So I'll put the link in the video description below. Guys, be well. We'll see you in another state soon. Bye, guys.